What's up everybody, Chef Billy Parisi here, and today, oh today my friends, we are getting ready to make an absolutely delicious Chinese steamed fish. We're gonna load it up with vegetables, an amazing sauce, and I'm gonna do it in my KitchenAid Smart Oven Plus with the steamer attachment. While Chinese steamed fish is definitely a classic recipe, it's my guess that most of you all don't have a steamer big enough to cook this whole fish in. But before, owning a steamer was a luxury. But now with the KitchenAid Smart Oven Plus with steamer attachment, we can now do this in our own home. It's easy, it's accessible, and it is incredibly accurate with the temperature. To start off this recipe, what we want to do is prep up everything. So there's no surprises when we're cooking. We don't have to stop and chop anything. We can seamlessly go right through this recipe. To start, what I want to do is julienne or thinly slice up some red bell peppers, some yellow peppers, some green onions. We're gonna thinly slice some fresh lemons. And next on a mandolin, we are gonna thinly shave some garlic cloves, some fresh peeled ginger, and last but not least, we're simply gonna pick up some fresh cilantro leaves. We're gonna set all of that to the side on a sheet tray just to keep everything nice and neat and in its place. So let's take a look at this fish. I'm gonna be using whole head-on fresh yellow snapper. It's a small fish, right around 1 pound, which is a perfect serving size for one person. And you always wanna take a look at it to make sure it is extremely fresh. The eyeball should be bulging out and the skin should be nice and smooth. Make sure the folks at the grocery store scale the fish for you. What I like to do is give it a simple rinse inside and out one last time before I cook it. Once you've rinsed it, go ahead and go back over to your cutting board, and I'm gonna stuff it up with as many of those thinly sliced lemons as I can just to add a little bit more flavor to this fish. We're not gonna season it up because we're gonna depend on that really tasty sauce to flavor up this dish. Now that everything is prepped up, what we want to do is get our steamer attachment into our KitchenAid Smart Oven Plus. Simply open up the oven, pull out the bottom sliding rack. We're gonna set the pan with the heating element inside right on the rack. It will fit in perfectly. Next, we're gonna set in the drip pan. We wanna pour in about 1 quart, 4 cups of water. We're next gonna set the perforated pan right inside. It's gonna fit snug and perfectly. And now, because fish's first intention is to always stick to anything we are cooking, I'm going to lay down a few leaves of cabbage. They're permeable, so the steam will come right through, it's no problem, and the fish will lift off with ease once it's done cooking. Now set our beautiful fish right on top of the cabbage leaves. We're gonna put the lid over top, push everything right into the oven, and you'll know that it works because you'll hear a little chime. You'll get that check mark, you know we are good to go. Go ahead and set our oven. We're gonna go to the steam function, and this is gonna cook quickly, so in between 15 and 18 minutes max to cook this fish. This is great timing because while our fish is steaming, we can make our sauce and vegetables. So go ahead and get a large wok hot over medium heat. We're gonna add in some sesame oil, followed up with some fish sauce. Next, some mirin or rice wine, some rice wine vinegar, a little bit of sugar. Last but not least, some soy sauce. We're gonna heat this up so that it is at a really low boil. Using about 3/4 of all the vegetables that we prepped up, let's start by adding in the red and yellow bell peppers. Next, all of the ginger and garlic. Last but not least, 3/4 of the green onions and cilantro. Add that in. It's gonna cook in literally 1 minute, very, very quickly. We don't wanna cook this down and break it down. We just wanna get a nice little tenderness to the vegetables. The fresh vegetables that we set aside, I'll show you what we're gonna do with them. Once the fish is finished cooking, let's go ahead and pull out that rack, take off the lid. Absolutely beautiful. They remove with ease with a simple spatula by lifting up. We're gonna set it right to the side on a serving tray. Go ahead and pull the lemons right out. No need to keep those. Now to dress it up. Remember those fresh veggies? We're gonna add the remaining to the top. Now what we wanna do is add on the cooked vegetables. And of course, we want to ladle in some of that delicious sauce that we made. Boom, we are done. Let's for sure try this out. An absolutely incredible dish that you can now make in your home thanks to the KitchenAid Smart Oven Plus with powered attachments and specifically the steamer attachment to make this wonderful Chinese steamed fish. Loaded with flavor, so light, so refreshing. You are gonna absolutely love it. Of course, let's not waste any time and let's try this out. Oh my gosh, you guys. Absolutely incredible, loaded with flavor, and now you can bring the restaurant right to your own kitchen with the Smart Oven Plus and steamer attachment. You are gonna love how good this tastes. So refreshing, so light, amazing. Be sure to check out some of my other videos using the KitchenAid Smart Oven Plus. And dude, this is so good. So go make it.